a lot of Eagles fans are very, very upset about me on the podcast with Michael Parsons. You know, to be honest, I've been knowing Michael way before he became a Dallas Cowboy. You know, we trained together when he was coming out as a young guy. We grew a great relationship. You know, when we played the Dallas Cowboys, either here or home, we both use each other tickets. You know, his family sit by my family sit by his family at his game. So we have a great, great relationship. But I do understand, you know, the conflict as in like Eagles and the Cowboys. It's real beef. It's real, real beef. And I'm not like a real controversial. Fans are seeing the fact that whatever I said was offensive to Chauncey. Chauncey's my dude. You know, he's a great player, great everything. I don't know why people just took the first 10 seconds of me just like smiling and giggling. If he took it personally, I would have told him, I apologize if I smiled and laughed and you felt any type of offended way about it, I would have apologized to him as a man. But from my standpoint, I'm really just a laughing type of guy. I smile all day. Ain't too much stuff I take serious because the fact that I'm a blessed young man that's doing a job that he loves to do and having fun. You know what I'm saying? I take my job seriously for sure. I like to win. I like to compete at a very, very high level. But I do enjoy playing this game. And I do it with a smile on my face because I could be doing something totally different in the world, but I'm really out here doing something I love to do. So I smile at work. So that's what it is that. And I told Chauncey too, if he felt a way about it, you know, he could have hit me up or anything he needed to do. We talked about it. And like I said, I would have apologized to him as man to man. But from my standpoint, all I was saying is I said Chauncey is a guy that's with the energy. He go swag. He go talk all the trash to you. He go do this and do that, and he go bring the energy to the team. That's what he's here for. You know, he's the energy of the guy. And what I just told him is I just said, hey, like everything else, if I get scored on in the game, after the game, when I'm done with the game, I know for a fact I'm gonna get chewed out due to the media. That's just what comes with the game. So me and Chauncey, we do a lot of laughing about a lot of situations, as in like we were like, boy, we have a good game today, so you know what time it is. They finna chew us up. So that's what the laughing part come about it because we kind of already got an understanding about like what's going to happen, and we know, and that's what happens. You know what I'm saying? We don't play good. That what happen. You get chewed out, and we just know it. And you know what I'm saying? And and all the Philly fans, if you feel that as in that's offensive to him as laughing a little bit as in like that, I'll greatly apologize. You know what I'm saying? I will apologize for it, but I didn't take it as that way because like who I am as a person, I don't take stuff that kind of crazy serious as in like da da da. But if y'all feel like I betrayed a teammate, that would be never be the case. You know what I'm saying? I'm not one of them type of guys to betray a teammate because I would not laugh about something that me and him can't laugh about as well. I would never laugh at anything that Chauncey can't laugh about because we done laughed about that situation before. So we know, and then y'all know how Chauncey is. He's a hell of a player, and y'all know he like to talk his shit, and that's what he does. And you know what I'm saying. So he brings a lot of media attention to himself, as in just you know who he is as a person. He just active, and that's just what he does. So like I said, I'm a dude that just quiet, and I just interact with fans in a different type of way than he do. He do it different than I do, but we do know what come with not playing well. You know what I'm saying? Anything with it. Like I said, if I get scored on, I know what time it is when I turn on that X app. It's gonna go crazy. They're gonna be saying slay trash, slay this, slay that, slay that. So I know what's coming. That's all I was basically saying, man. But another thing I do, I will take accountability for posting my stats like that. I should not have did that. I shouldn't. But y'all got under my skin a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. Y'all got under my skin for the first time. That was kind of big for me right there, man. Because I put a lot of work into this, man. I train my ass off, work my ass off. I try to be the best role model leader I can be, and to like you know what I'm saying, get attacked all the time. Not all the time, but for that game, and I'm like, God, dog, like you know what I'm saying? I had a great ball, great catch on me. And y'all was just attacking the dude and da da da. I got in my feelings a little bit. So I apologize, Eagles fan, from the bottom of my heart. That won't happen again. I do take accountability for my wrong. And that was wrong for me doing that. That was a kind of selfish act a little bit because I never been like that, you know, but that wasn't it. That's not my character. But yeah, y'all got under my skin. I'm admit it. Y'all got under my skin, but
My problem with Darius Slay, at least that last comment. that is your character. He showed it time and time again. You get emotional when you have a bad game. You get emotional. You tweet out your stats. You talk about your stats. You show selfishness from time to time to time. Showed that last year on the episode of your podcast when you talked about your accolades and you did it again. That's just who you are. You selfish from time to time. Don't know you personally, but you come off as a selfish guy. Some people selfish, some people not. And I get it. You do seem like a, no offense, like a goofy type. Oh, I'm laughing and all this and all that. But do you know Micah Parsons and CJ Gardner Johnson don't get along? CJ Gardner Johnson been on his cell since the year started. Like, man, I gotta play better. I gotta play better. I gotta play better. You think the last thing he want to see is his teammate with a guy he don't get along with laughing about, he's saying belt to ass, laughing about it, and then talking about him quote unquote getting burnt by Mike Evans, who burns a lot of DBs in this league. You think he want to see that? But then the big problem with the Micah Parsons thing, it's not that he's a cowboy. That adds to the problem. But the biggest problem is that you got smoked. You just got smoked Sunday, and you're on a podcast talking about CJ Gardner Johnson on a Monday. Get what I'm saying? Like, that's just a bad look. It's a bad look. It's showing bad leadership. It's showing you as a bad teammate. The comment wasn't as egregious. I was a little emotional when I first heard it. It wasn't as egregious. The part you messed up on was the but part. You were like, yeah, he brings the energy, such and such and such and such. But yeah, he knows that if he had that bad game and this and that, the media is going to be on him. And then the problem with the laugh is that what Michael Parsons said to initiate the laugh, he said, man, your boy CJ Gardner Johnson strike again. Like, y'all laughing at it. Like, it is a joking matter. He just came off a bad game. You think he want to hear that? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Honestly, I just think you're a selfish dude, man. I'm sorry. It shows time and time and time again. You one hell of a player. You one hell of a player. You probably one hell of a cool dude, but I just think you're selfish. I don't think you care about wins and losses. You care about your stats. To me, that's what it comes off as. You care about life after football, what you should care about. But right now, you're locked into football. Why are you on a podcast with Micah Parsons after you just got your head blown off? Why didn't Micah Parsons call you up after the Saints win? After the defense had their best game, why did he call you up and talk about CJ Gardner Johnson comments then? Why didn't he talk about CJ Gardner Johnson comments then when CJ Gardner Johnson was saying, oh, we the best defense after shutting down the hottest offense at the time? Why didn't he call you up then? CJ Gardner Johnson had one of his best games. You had one of your best games. They just got their ass whooped. Why didn't he call you up then? You see the chess move he played on you? I get it. That's your friend and you know him since such and such, but he played the chess move on you. You don't see it. That's what's mind boggling to me. It's mind boggling. Like, how didn't you see the chess move? Yeah, let me hit up Slay after their worst performance and CJ Gardner Johnson, a dude I don't like, just got cooked. And I'm going to ask him about it. You don't see the chess move? You said it. CJ Gardner Johnson is the heartbeat and the energy of this team. He called up one of the captains to put a knife to that. And you don't see that. You don't see that. I just don't understand how you don't see the chess move being played on you. My day-to-day job, I'm not going to expose myself, but I work with a lot of savvy people. Like savvy, like the smartest people ever. Not knowing a chess move is being played like, oh, they just trying to play a chess move right here. You got played and you don't see it. You got played. I just don't get how you don't see it. I don't. That's like if it was vice versa. It's a guy I think in the league you possibly don't get along with. I would say DK Metcalf, right? Remember the first year you was with us and DK Metcalf did what he did to you? Imagine DK Metcalf calling up CJ Gardner Johnson like, man, Darius Slay, he all laughing and goofing. He just got beat again. He was looking bad again. And then CJ Gardner Johnson was laughing about it, like, he's a captain and stuff, but yeah, man, he just can't be doing that because he know the media. See how bad that look? And I don't see CJ Gardner Johnson doing anything like that. It's just a bad look. It's way past, oh, this is an Eagle and Cowboy talking. You just got your ass kicked and you're on, again, a podcast with Micah Parsons, and they just won. Biggest question, and let me just say it again. Why didn't he call you up after the Saints game to address CJ Gardner Johnson comments? Just think of that, man. But let me know what you guys think in the comments about this one. He apologized to the fans for basically being emotional, and I don't know. I guess he apologized to CJ Gardner Johnson, or he don't see nothing wrong with it. But again, let me know what you guys think in the comments. Yes, this one's dropping tonight. And I have a video for y'all tomorrow morning as usual. We're going to talk about a couple things. But this is Eagle Al. I'm a